This video has been requested by I think a few different people, but most recently my friend Rob, who was like, dude, you have got to talk about the Tesla logo. Here's the thing, I think this one goes way deeper than just the logo. So we're gonna do what we've never done before, and that is a brand review. So Rob, this one's for you. This is about the combination of creativity and business. This isn't an aesthetic decision, this is a business decision. So today we're talking about Tesla, and if you don't know what Tesla is, if you don't know what the Tesla logo looks like, I'm just gonna assume that you've been living under a rock for the last year of your life. But either way, let's go ahead and put this up on the screen here so we can all take a good look at it. This is the Tesla logo. Now before we talk about this logo and get into kind of the details of their brand identity, let's take a step back and talk about the emotions and what Tesla has done over the last few years. Now if you know me or you know any of my videos, you know that I get really attached to the emotions behind a brand. And that's because the purpose of a brand identity is to get the customer to think, feel, and perceive something about that company. While the logo is a very important part of this, we have to kind of examine all of the different brand avenues to think about what is it that Tesla wants us to believe about them. Now this is just my perception, and Elon Musk, if you're watching this, feel free to correct me in the comments down below. When you think about Tesla, here are the things that they want you to think about. The emotions of the Tesla brand are innovative, bold, futuristic, premium, and confident. Why are those the emotions that Tesla is trying to invoke? Well, because they are a relatively new car company. But they are a car company that's doing all electric vehicles. This is something that really hasn't been done before. They're forward thinking, they're new, they're fresh, so because of that, they have to build trust in a consumer's mind. To do that, they have chosen a personality that's very bold, brash, and confident. They know who they are, and they're gonna let you know that they know who they are and they believe in themselves. Now let's take a look at some of the choices that Tesla has made over the last few years to really help them get to this point. First of all, I want to talk about the color red. This shade of red that they've chosen is really smart by whoever designed this brand. Most people know that red is kind of the color that's associated with food and hunger, and a lot of restaurants use red, but what they don't know is that red is the color of confidence. Red is a bold color choice, especially red and white and red and black. That color palette invokes very strong emotions. This is because the color red invokes the adrenaline response in our body, so it gets our blood pumping and we start to feel excited inside. Now they've taken this really loud, really bold red and white color palette and they paired it with a softer, minimalist design style. The minimalism of the Tesla brand is what gives it that futuristic or clean premium feel. You can see this minimalist design style in the way they design their website, all the way to the way they design their stores. There's like nothing there. It's all white and black and then a little bit of red, and you buy your Tesla straight from a tablet. These are the details that kind of create that emotion of being futuristic or innovative. In the same way, the word mark for Tesla is written almost in like a space age futuristic typeface. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of futuristic typefaces. I understand why they did it, again, trying to invoke those feelings of innovation and futurism. I always get a little apprehensive about using futuristic typefaces in your word mark. I wonder if some of these letter forms aren't going to age well, maybe like this E or the A, but for right now, it's working for them, so we'll let it slide. Now, I think the logo identity for Tesla is where all of these different brand emotions start to come together in one single cohesive mark, and that's the goal of a good logo, and that's why I wanted to talk about that before we looked at this logo identity. Now, this T actually represents a stylized piece of an electric motor, so it does tie back to what they do just a little bit. But what I really like is the way it's designed. What I want you to notice about this logo mark is that there's actually two geometric shapes happening here. We have a circle creating a rounded top of the T, and then a triangle coming to a sharp point at the bottom of the T. Now this is not something that's typically done in a logo marks. Typically, you're gonna want all of your geometric shapes to feel the same. If you're going with 4 circles, you want all of the shapes to be round edges, circular in nature. If you're going for angular and geometric, metric on that side of things, then you want all of the angles to be sharp and abrasive. But here we have the combination of two of them. And this actually showcases the bold, forward-thinking nature of Tesla with the futuristic, softer, minimal side of Tesla. See, rounded logo shapes tend to be futuristic in nature. We kind of associate these celestial bodies of planets and stars. They're all round circles. So a lot of space logos, moons, and that sort of thing, they're very round in nature. However, brands that are bold and confident, they tend to have very sharp angular logos. That's because the sharp points create tension and they establish confidence in the mark. What Tesla has done is actually put them together and made a futuristic but confident and bold logo identity. I love the Tesla brand, and they've done such a good job communicating these emotions that people have bought into the brand. And that's what I think is so awesome about the Tesla brand, is they've really created a great emotional atmosphere for people to be a part of. And yes, a big part of that is thanks to Elon Musk. He really had a vision for where he wanted the brand to go, and he's done a good job supporting that as his own character within the brand identity. But the people have bought into that vision, and those who are buying Tesla, since it is still a relatively new company, they're the ones who are confident, forward-thinking, and innovative. This is really what Tesla needed, because being a new car company, they needed early adopters to buy into trying their tech. But they've created such loyal fans that these people are willing to place orders and wait 2 years for their vehicle. I mean, Tesla released shorts the other day with their logo on them, and they sold out within like no time. They were gone. Many of these people, they couldn't name one person that works at Tesla, but they think they know what the company is like. That's what's so cool about establishing a really clear and concise brand. It's why this logo is phenomenal, the color is phenomenal, the design style is on point. They do such a good job building those emotions, and that's why I wanted to talk about it as a whole brand. So what would I give this brand? Well, I think Tesla gets a 9.7 out of 10. They do a phenomenal job with their branding. The only thing is they're pretty new, so we don't know how well this brand is going to age, but I think it's going to do really well for them in the long haul, and I'm excited to see how their brand continues to evolve as the company becomes a little bit more mainstream. So let me know in the comments what you think of the Tesla brand. Are those the emotions that you feel when you think about Tesla? If not, let me know. I'd love to know what you think about the company. And also, if there's any other brands you want me to talk about, please let me know so I can add them to my list. And in the meantime, I will see you all in the next video.